Mr. M.J. Michael, violinist and conductor of the India Youth Chamber Orchestra, was born in 1932 in Alleppey, Kerala. Inspired by his mother, he started to play the violin during his childhood. After completing his education, he went to Kottayam to pursue his dream to become a Western classical violinist.
He established the first chamber music orchestra in 1959 at Kottayam and performed as a solo violinist in various stages. Moving on, in 1961 he became the conductor of the orchestra that consisted of almost 40 young musicians. In 1966, he joined the Loyola School in Trivandrum, where he formed the Boys Chamber Orchestra, which was much appreciated by the management.
He was called upon in 1967 for an assignment as a violin teacher at the Yared Music Teachers Training School in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Soon, he was promoted as the director of the school considering his knowledge in Western classical music. As an eminent violinist, he was invited to play in the UN Africa headquarters during a high level meeting. He, during his tenure in Addis Ababa, also established an orchestra in the Norwegian school. Mr. Michael was also a lifetime member of the American String Teachers Association.
He was invited by Dr. K.J. Yeshudas, playback singer, to take charge as principal of the Taranginiseri School of Music and institute a department for Western classical music. Accepting the invite, he assumed charge as principal in 1982 for 4 years. During this time, he started teaching Western classical music and initiated a chamber orchestra.
In 1986, he started his own music school, the Center for Music Studies, where he offered classes for viola, violin, cello, acoustic, and classical guitar. He established the India Youth Chamber Orchestra in 1986 and conducted yearly concerts to encourage young people to come forward and learn Western classical music.
Recognizing the India Youth Chamber Orchestra, it was invited to perform at the Russian Cultural Center, Doordarshan, and Agashvani, to mention a few. He was honored with an award by Suvarta Communications for his lifetime contribution to Western classical music.
He popularized Western classical music among the youngsters of Kerala and had mentored many young musicians, most of whom have taken up music as their profession and have performed in various countries.
Mr. Krishna Kumar, his student and a professional violinist, decided to take the baton forward and continues to inspire the young people through the Center for Music Studies and the India Youth Chamber Orchestra after the sad demise of Mr. M.J. Michael in 1998.